Good afternoon. Today is the voting meeting of the Licensing Board for the City of Boston. Today is January 28th, 2021. Today's hearing is being conducted pursuant to certain temporary amendments to the open meeting law. That is what allows us to meet virtually. This hearing is being recorded and will be posted to the City of Boston's website. License premise inspection hearings were conducted on Tuesday, January 26th. The first item, 222 Friends Inc. doing business as 222, located at 222 Friends Street. The date of the incident was December 4th, 2020. 16 patrons sitting together against COVID-19 guidelines in violation of Governor Charles Baker's executive order.
I think the testimony was credible that they're paying their bill, but given the fact that we're still living in this very serious public health crisis, I think this incident warrants a written warning.
I agree.
MYN Corp. doing business as Dublin Pub located at 7 to 9 Stoughton Street. The date of the incident was December 1st, 2020. Premise operating after 10 p.m. required COVID-19 closing in violation of Governor Charles Baker's executive order. Tables of more than 6 in violation of Governor Charles Baker's executive order.
Again, this is an incident for alleged COVID violations during this public health crisis. I do not think the testimony was credible. Either there was a breakdown in management or failure on the management's part, or he was lying to us, or both. I think it's unlikely that 12 people would come in for a takeout order and then order drinks while they wait for the takeout order with their coats off. And so I find a violation and I vote for a suspension of their license.
I agree.
I agree.
And what is the duration of the suspension?
A 2-day suspension to be served on a Friday and Saturday night.
And this suspension will not be stayed pending any appeal to the ABCC.
Sounds good.
AABC Corp. doing business as the Playwright Bar located at 658 to 660 East Broadway. The date of the incident was December 19th, 2020. Persons under 21 in possession of alcohol on premise in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 34A, 34C, 64, and 64A.
It was 6 p.m. at night. I think the testimony was credible, but they were sitting down at dinner. They did not ID them. I vote for a warning.
SARA violation. Warning sounds good.
I'm sorry, SARA violation.
Yes, yes.
Retail Beverages Partners South Bay
I think the Wi-Fi.
Doing business as Liquor Aisle located at 1100 Massachusetts Avenue. The date of the incident is December 19th, 2020. Patrons drinking alcohol in front of premise, single beers in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Section 64.
I see a violation.
I do as well.
And there's no history at this licensed premise.
So a written warning.
James Associates Inc. doing business as The Broadway located at 734 East Broadway. The date of the incident was December 19th, 2020. Persons under 21 in possession of alcohol inside premise in violation of Mass General Law, Chapter 138, Sections 34A, 34C, 64, and 64A.
I see a violation. I know they put other measures in place to correct it. I still see a violation.
No recent history.
And so I vote for a warning.
Sounds good.
Transactional hearing was held on Wednesday, January 27th, 2021. Tiger Sugar Alston Inc., doing business as Tiger Sugar, located at 181 Harvard Avenue, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above tea house with food, drink, prep area, and storage. Manager Jan Feng Lu, hours of operation 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And we are waiting to hear back from ONS whether there is any opposition to a 12 a.m. close.
Okay, so
should we say yes?
Hold off on this one?
No, I think we can move forward with granting, but if there is an issue with the community, we'll only grant to 11.
Okay, I vote to grant it.
Sounds good.
Tiger Sugar Boston Inc., doing business as Tiger Sugar, located at 14 Tyler Street, has applied for a common victular license to be exercised on the above tea house with food prep area and storage. Manager Jan Fung Liu. Hours of operation 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
I vote to grant it.
SB Partners 3 LLC, doing business as Homes 2 Suite by Hilton Boston South Bay, located at 12 Jan Karski Way, has applied for an in-holder no liquor license to be exercised on the above for an extended stay hotel.
I vote to grant.
I agree.
The Lennox Hotel LLC, doing business as Lennox Hotel, located at 61 to 69 Exeter Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Gary Saunders. Has petitioned for a change in officers and directors. And lastly, has petitioned for a change in ownership interest.
I vote to grant.
July.
Bettina Boss LLC, located at 80 to 82 Causeway Street. The holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers, directors.
I vote to grant.
As do I.
The Pearl Seafood Grill and Raw Bar, Inc., located at 20B District Avenue. Holder of a South Bay restricted common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change in stock interest.
Approve.
The University of Massachusetts Building Authority, doing business as University of Massachusetts Club, located at 1 Beacon Street. Holder of a club all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change of officers and directors and has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to David Eichstead.
Approve.
As do I.
Did we skip number 7?
Wasn't called, right?
Oh, okay.
Right? Is that the one? One on my agenda wasn't called.
McGreevy's?
Oh, that was rescheduled.
Okay, okay.
That's not on mine, sorry. Boston Culinary Group, Inc., doing business as the Orpheum Theater, located at 1 Hamilton Place, and doing business as Center Plate, located at 290 Northern Avenue, has applied for a change of manager from Michael Sheeran to Ryan Cummings.
Approve.
Platinum Restaurants and East Central LLC, doing business as Eddie Merlot's Prime Aged Beef and Seafood, located at 505 Congress Street, has the holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager to Paul Braun.
Approve.
Agree.
Casa Rossi LLC, doing business as Frenchie, located at 560 Tremont Street. The holder of a common victular 7-day wine and malt beverages with liqueurs license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Alex Falconer.
Approve.
The Museum of Science, doing business as Boston Museum of Science, located at 1 Science Park. Holder of a common victular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Brittany Bazok.
Approve.
I agree.
Pacific Boston Service Corporation, doing business as the Langham Hotel Boston, located at 250 Franklin Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned for a change in officers, directors of the corporation and has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Michelle Domenico Aldo Grosso.
Approve.
Diamond Rock Boston Tenant LLC, doing business as Weston Boston Waterfront, located at 425 Summer Street. Holder of an in-holder all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to change the manager of the licensed business to Gregory Clark and has petitioned for approval of a management agreement between Diamond Rock Boston Tenant LLC and Interstate Management Company LLC.
Approve.
Irish Village Inc. has already been granted, but there was a notice defect with the with the abutters notice that will again be granted. Item 16 will be renoticed.
No, okay.
Uno Restaurants LLC, doing business as Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located at 1 Brookline Avenue. Holder of a common vitular 7-day all alcoholic beverages license has petitioned to transfer the license and location from the above to Rockwood Music Hall Boston LLC, doing business as Rockwood Music Hall, located at 88 Van Ness Street, with a closing hour of 2 a.m. Andrew Kaplan, manager. Secondly, has petitioned to change the license type to general on-premise all alcoholic beverages license. And lastly, has petitioned to pledge the license to Boylston West LLC.
I think the applicant demonstrated public need. So based on the testimony and the public, specifically the public need testimony, I vote to grant this license.
I agree as well.
Old and new business. The board previously voted to grant the following petitions pending the availability of a license. This is a motion to affirm the granting of the following petitions. Nemeba Corp., doing business as El Pinole Restaurant, 54 Bennington Street, an application for a common vitular 7-day wine, malt, and liqueurs license. Cafe Bonjour Inc., doing business as Cafe Bonjour, located at 55 Temple Place, a common vitular 7-day wine and malt beverages license. And La Abundancia Bakery Corp., doing business as La Abundancia Restaurant, located at 59 Meridian Street. That was an application for a common vitular 7-day malt and wine license. Is there a motion to affirm the granting of these licenses?
Make a motion to affirm the granting of the licenses.
Is there a second? Commissioner
Yeah,
Sacks?
I think that I will as well. Sorry.
All in favor
Aye.
Aye.
and none opposed. The motion carries. And those are all the items before the board today.